What's going on, everybody? Back with another video today, and this one is going to be a lot of fun to talk about, and I really look forward to you guys chiming in. I want to hear what your thoughts are and what your choice is for what your woods walking gun is, but that's what we're going to talk about. You know, I've said that in a few videos, and people are like, what's a woods walking gun? And I thought, okay, we got to deal with this. We got to talk about this. So this is purely fun. This is just for us to kind of talk about, these things we love, these guns, and joke a little bit. But there's actually some good application here too. So a woods walking gun is for when you're just going to go stomp around in the woods, right? You're going to go for a hike. You're going to go for a walk. Maybe you're going to go fishing. You're going to go hang out with some buddies, and you're out on the plains, in the hills, in the woods, and you just need to bring a rifle. What you going to bring? That's your woods walking gun. Okay. Now, what it isn't is it's my kit. It's my M4 with my 20 mags and my rucksack. No. Get out of here with all that. This is, I just need, a rifle with a good cartridge, that's just, I've got a few rounds if maybe I'm run into a cougar or a mountain lion or maybe some coyotes or maybe whatever the case may be. I just want a little something. I need a boomstick, and that's your woods walking gun. Now, for me, everybody's a little different here. For me, I have some qualifications for what a woods walking gun can be. For one, it's got to have wood on it. Okay, now, here's the thing. Let's liken this to a Sunday drive. Let's say you're going to go for a Sunday drive. Do you want to go in your Camry? Or do you want to go in that 69 Challenger? Right? If you're going to go do this thing, you're going to go for a nice stroll, you want to do it with some class. This is an opportunity to just roll out something fun with some heritage, something beautiful. It's functional. It works. It goes bang. But you know what I mean? Like, woods walking gun it's kind of like what in the 1911 world, what a barbecue gun is, right? It's still a gun. It still does its thing, but this is the opportunity to take out something with a little more class. You're not going out to get in a big old gunfight in the woods and all that stupid stuff. It's just, I need something, right? I need something to bring with me on the trail. So I'm going to run through a few great options for what I think a woods walking gun is. And this is just my preferences. I want to hear what yours are. Even before we get into the rifles, I'm going to say this. Your rifle is always paired with a pistol. There are woods walking pistols. And in my recent video, are single action revolvers still relevant? I talked about this. And actually, I want to say in that video, I referenced this video, but I am actually re-recording this video. So sorry for the confusion there. But, before I'm even going to pick my woods walking rifle, you got to pair it with what are you throwing on your hip, right? So for me, I've got three choices right off the bat. I'm going, a cap and ball in 44 caliber, maybe an 1858 Remington. I'm going to go for the single action Army, right? That's a great choice in 44 Winchester. Or maybe a 1911. Always a fine choice. Get you an old slab side, throw it on the belt. And so your choice of rifle is going to pair with your choice of sidearm. Okay, so I'm going to get the first one out of the way that barely qualifies, and that is the AR-15. Can an AR-15 be a woods walking gun? Okay, yes, but, big but here. In my opinion, it can be iron sights only. If you're going out with some, lasers, foregrips, red dots, that's not a woods walking gun, okay? I think the AR-15 barely qualifies to begin with. I mean, it is America's rifle. We love it. But this is about classy, simple, sleek, and so, yeah, you got to go irons. You got to go simple. You got to go, just as simple as you can get it. So I think the AR-15 is a great woods walking gun. Benefits of this one, you can pretty much just carry one mag, right? 30 rounds is plenty for a woods walking gun. Especially wait till you see what we've got coming up. Much lower capacity. But again, this is not about getting in a gunfight in the woods. This is about I just need a good solid cartridge in case I come across something or I need some power. Okay? So AR-15 is great. Carry one mag. You got some good irons on there. Maybe you got a sling. There you go. This makes a great woods walking gun. Next one, the good old pump action shotgun. You can never go wrong with a pump action shotgun. But in my opinion, if you're going to do it, it's got to have some wood on it. You got to go with the wood stocks. You know, no plastic. Nope, it's got to be old school. It's got to be classic. Okay. Great thing about the pump action shotgun, they're sleek. There's not a bunch of bull crap hanging off of them. You can just grab them by the receiver right there and get to stepping. They're also really nice because you can, you know, carry a few shells in your bag extra. You can carry different variety of loads. You got some birdshot, buckshot, slugs. You know, so you have a variety of loads for different situations. I'm a big fan of the shotgun. In fact, this would probably be my number one pick for the woods walking gun. And really, I've got an upcoming review on the 870. I just think it's like, there's few things more American than going stomping through the woods with a Remington 870. So you can't go wrong here. This one is just, you know, nice 18.5-inch barrel, 6-round capacity, no side saddle, none of that. Just maybe a few shells in your bag or in your pocket. And again, you're going to see a theme across these. In my opinion, a woods walking gun has got to be sleek, not a bunch of crap hanging off of it. And this comes from stomping around the woods of Florida and Georgia and the Southeast growing up. The more crap you got hanging off your gun, the more that's going to suck. Go stomping through some Florida vines with a bunch of lights and optics hanging off your gun. You're going to hate life. So sleek, simple, good to go. Probably the classiest, and like, man, this one just has like high class woods walking gun written all over it, and that is a lever action, really, of any kind. So this is my Henry Golden Boy. This is a 22. You got 16 rounds in the mag. You know, the ammunition's super lightweight. So, man, if you want to just even carry just a whole handful in a Ziploc bag in your bag or something like that, man, super easy to pack. Extra ammo for these. They're reliable, very lightweight. I do not shoot any long gun better than I do a lever action. These things are so accurate. I've got this particular rifle zeroed for 200 yards. I can hit absolutely anything at 200 with this rifle. Just basic iron sights, you know, nice walnut stocks. And this one in particular is brass receiver. Can't go wrong with a lever action. Now, this one is a 22. Does a 22 qualify as a woods walking cartridge? In my opinion, absolutely. Look, I have family who have taken deer with a 22, shooting those things right in the skull. Can you do it? Absolutely. It's all about shot placement, right? And especially you got some creeper on the trail, you know, whatever, and you got to defend yourself. Could a 22 work? For sure. But remember, we're also carrying a backup, right? So that's what you got the 44 on tap for. Okay, a very slept on woods walking gun. I think the M1 carbine does not get half the love it deserves. This might be the most functional, practical choice for a woods walking gun. Just, man, a faithful companion, the M1 carbine. So you got 15 rounds in a standard mag, but you can get 30 rounders if you want to go that route. These rifles are 5.5 pounds loaded. Super lightweight. You got good sights, reliable gun. You got a little sling on there if you want to throw that over your shoulder. This probably is the ultimate woods walking gun in terms of just light weight. You got a great bullet going over 1,000 feet per second, so you can reach out with this cartridge. Very effective against multiple assailants, let's say that. It's just hard to beat, man. These are so light, they're so accurate, they're easy to use, they're reliable, as long as you keep up on the spring kits. There will be a review on this guy in the coming weeks. But this is a fantastic one. If it were me, when I take this guy out, I'm caping a 15 round mag in the gun, and I will usually either throw on the pouches on the stock with a couple extra mags, or I'll just throw a couple extra mags in my back pocket. But either way, man, M1 carbine, hard to beat. And this is not only great for you, but your wife, your kids. This is a fantastic option because not only do you have a lightweight gun with a good cartridge, but it's very easy to shoot. So for more inexperienced people, smaller frames, this is fantastic. So M1 carbine, hard to beat. And then we have the collector's choice category. Now, what is the collector's choice? This is where you're going to pull out something that's rare, that not a lot of people understand, not a lot of people have, but they're awesome. For me, the collector's choice category of woods walking gun is the Winchester 1907 self-loader. So for those of you who haven't seen my video on it, go watch my video where I talk about, is this still relevant to buy in 2025? Absolutely. Winchester, this rifle in particular was made in 1909, but the model of 1907, this is a semi-automatic rifle, and it's basically a lever action converted to semi-auto. It's got those lever action lines, very sleek. There's not a bunch of bull crap hanging off of it. You have very basic sights, and essentially it is a magazine fed rifle. You got 5 rounds of 351 WSL, which is a 180 grain projectile going about 1,200 feet per second, maybe a little less. It's a thumper. This bullet does not screw around. So same thing, just grab it by the receiver, get to walking. You can keep one in the chamber. So you got a +1, you turn the safety on, and then when you're ready, you're good to go. Very simple to load. You just pull your plunger back and you got a bullet in there and good to go. So this right here is the collector's choice. This is the coolest rifle to go woods walking with. I also have a few aftermarket mags, so you can, keep a couple extra mags on tap. But this rifle is a really fun one to go woods walking with. They're so fun to shoot, and it's got a very effective cartridge. But overall, man, this paired with a single action army, that's high class. That's fun. This is a fun day to go walk in the woods with this pair right here. So we've talked about the AR, right? Got to be irons. Just those are the rules. That's how it goes. We've got the pump action shotgun. I would also add to that the semi-auto shotgun. Man, a Browning A5, a Remington 1187, or maybe the Mossberg version. Any of those semi-autos, absolutely. Absolutely. Lever actions. Let's go. All about the lever actions. M1 carbines, another good one. Great woods walking gun. It's a little heavy, and it's a lot of gun, but man, an M1 Garand. It is hard to beat a Garand. That is a great rifle for woods walking. So there you go, everybody. That is what a woods walking gun is. It's kind of fun, a little tongue-in-cheek, but it's also, it's a thing, right? If you've ever gone walking in the woods, it's a lot of fun to pick a rifle. Like, yeah, let's. This one doesn't get out much, right? And very often, the rifles that we pick for a woods walking gun, they're not the daily carry. They're probably not the home defense rifle. They're probably not the everyday carry pistol even. But this is an opportunity to bring out some of the old guns that work just fine, and let them stretch their wings out a little bit and enjoy them in that context. So there you go. Tell me what your woods walking gun is. I want to know. If you're going to go stomping in the woods, what are you grabbing? What are you throwing on your hip? And then what rifle are you packing? All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll see you on the next one.